Welcome, Nemo, representing Switzerland.
Wow.
Wow, impressive. Before we start taking questions from the floor and from our online viewers, we'd like to welcome Bakel Walden to the podium, the chair of the Eurovision Song Contest Reference Group. Give him a warm hand, please.
So, on behalf of all the members of the EBU Nemo, your team and SSG Switzerland, congratulations for breaking the code. And we want to invite you to host the next European Song Contest, the Eurovision Song Contest in Switzerland 2025.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Wow, we're going to Switzerland, people. Interesting. And I just want to start by saying we do the same procedure that we did during the week. One question from national media, one question from international media, and one question from online only. Is that okay? No, of course not. National media, Switzerland. Lady here in the front. Give her a microphone, please. Introduce yourself and your media house.
I'm Rachel from the news town from Nemo, from the
Bien!
from the newspaper Bieler Dagblad. And Nemo, we're so proud of you. In Biel sind so viele Leute, die heute haben geschaut. Wir sind mega stolz. Kannst du ihnen etwas Hey sagen?
Okay, I'll say something that no one else will understand, but everyone in Biel. Alle, die hey in Biel zugeschaut haben, in einer Stadt von so viel Kreativität, von wo Leute, die anders sind, als etwas Gutes gesehen werden, schicke ich euch so viel Liebe und ich bin gleich wieder bei euch.
Nemo, could you please take that in English as well?
Okay, so I said something like, to my hometown, Biel, that is full of creativity and where people that are different are seen as something special and positive. I'm sending so much love to everyone who watched tonight, and I'll be back soon.
Nemo, could you share your thoughts from the stage after finding out the victory? Your thoughts all the way here to this podium and meeting the press.
Sheer overwhelmness and things that my brain has never ever had to process before. I'm mostly just really grateful for this whole experience and for all the friends made along this way. This was one of the most queer representations we've seen at Eurovision, which is amazing. I want to shout out all the other queer artists this year. Give it up for everyone. And just to be a part of it was special, and to know that a song that has changed my life and a song where I just speak about my story has touched so many people and maybe inspired other people to stay true to their story is the most insane thing that has ever happened to me. What the fuck?
We'll take one international. Tobe, please stand up. Get a microphone any second.
Lovely. Congratulations, Nemo. I'm Tobbe from Swedish newspaper Aftonbladet. In a Eurovision year like this, that has been dominated by security concerns, the Israeli war on Hamas, threats, hate in social media, and everything else but music. How has that affected you, and how does it feel to now be the winner of this Eurovision Song Contest?
I I have to say this whole experience was really intense and not just pleasant all the way. There were a lot of things that didn't seem like it was all about love and unity, and that made me really sad. And at the same time, I'm just, there was so much love here as well, and there was so much coming together, and there was so many different cultures meeting, and people that just are full of positivity, love for music, and that really give me hope. And I know these people exist, and they exist in the world, but we need to work to create such an environment, and we need to ask ourselves, what is such an environment, and what do we want to stand for? And I really hope that Eurovision continues and can continue to stand for peace and love in the future. And I think that needs a lot of work still.
Nemo, you're alone on the stage, but who would you like to share this victory with and thank in your team that created this magnificent performance?
First and foremost, I want to thank all the people that were involved in the song. It happened last year in June when I went to a songwriting camp, thinking that I was going, it's songwriting camp for Eurovision. I thought I was going to write songs as a songwriter for other artists, and out of nowhere they were like, "Yeah, could you imagine going to Eurovision?" I was like, "I know, I've never thought about it, but I'll give it a try." And I ended up writing one of the most special and creative songs I've ever been a part of, together with the team of Benji Alasu, Lasse Niemann, Linda Dale, Thomas Oehler, Pele Loriano, and Wojciech, which have all contributed so much to this song, and I want to thank them for just creating this piece of art for me. Like, I really think it is a super unique and special song that got elevated so much through Benke's staging that we created together. There's so many people, like the whole team that came with me here, like the whole Swiss delegation, everyone. I feel like we really created an atmosphere around each other full of love and full of joy, and I think this is what I want to take home with me as a memory.
Thank you very much. Local media, Switzerland. Are you local media? Thank you. Local over there. Yep. There we go.
Congrats, Nemo. I'm Leonie from 20 Minutes. And my question is, well, the trophy is right in front of you, but there are already videos of you breaking it on stage. Did you actually break it?
I didn't just break the code, I also broke the trophy. And I broke my thumb as well. It's okay. But I got a new one, so I technically have two now.
International media, gentleman there, stand up, please. No, yeah, go. We'll have time, no problem. You take it.
Okay. Tural Abdullah from Azerbaijani Media. So you obviously broke the code and won the contest. Any advice for future artists in this contest how to follow suit?
I think just tell something you really care about and something, write about something and create something that has meaning to you and share that with the world. I think that's the only thing I want to do as an artist. I think if you can create something out of your own experience and share it with the world, that's one of the most wonderful things you can do.
I'll take one from our online viewers from Gabriel Vitor from Brazil. Nemo, congratulations on your victory after being Eurovision champion. How do you see your career in the future after conquering Europe?
I'm honestly, tonight I'm just thinking about tonight, and I think that's more than enough. Tomorrow I'll wake up and there's gonna be a new day. We can think about a lot of things then, but now I'm just here.
Yep, we go with international media.
Hi, Nemo. I'm Natalie Demirian from Aftonbladet, Swedish newspaper. You're the first artist as a non-binary person to win Eurovision Song Contest. When I say those words, what does that make you feel?
It makes me incredibly proud, not for me, but for our whole community, for everyone out there who's non-binary, gender fluid, transgender, just people that are daring to be themselves, and people that need to be heard and need to be understood. We need more compassion. We need more empathy. We need to listen to each other. We need to try to understand each other instead of talking about each other. We need to talk with each other, and I think that is really important. And I hope that tonight was a way of, or can be a way of remembering that.
Thank you very, very much. Yes, the gentleman in black there. Microphone. Yep. Thank you.
Nemo, congratulations. You have well and truly broken the code. Congratulations as a project from Eurovision 365. It was Lisa Sia in 1956, Celine Dion in 1988, Nemo in 2024. Can you tell me, how does it feel to be part of such an exclusive, amazing trio of winners? And congratulations!
Thank you. I don't even know what to tell you. Oh my God, to hear my name next to Celine fucking Dion. What the heck? I think this is really special for Switzerland. I think this makes me incredibly proud because we have such an amazing music scene in Switzerland. So many creative people. It's not always as easy for Swiss people to get out of the country, you know, and to showcase the talent. But we have so many amazing artists. So I really hope that this can be a platform in this and the coming year for so many creative people in Switzerland, and that people get aware how many fucking cool musicians we have in Switzerland.
You were mentioning Switzerland. Let's go with local media Switzerland. Everybody, there we go, the gentleman.
Hey Nemo, I'm Michel from Blick, Michelimo from Blick. Congratulations, first of all, history made. My question is, I know on Thursday you were overwhelmed by making it to the final. You didn't party that much. What is the plan for tonight?
Oh yes, yeah, we're gonna party. I think we're gonna party.
We go with the international media, please. State your name and media house.
Hi, I'm Dan representing Eurovoix and OJ Sweden. During the flag parade and as well in the green room, you had the non-binary flag with you. However, when fans tried to enter with that very same flag, they were escorted away by security and made to throw them away before they could enter. Mm-hmm. What is your reaction to that? That
is unbelievable. I had to smuggle my flag in because Eurovision said no, and I did it anyway. So I hope some other people did that too. But come on, like how this is clearly like a double standard, and as I say, like I broke the code and I broke the trophy. Maybe the trophy can be fixed. Maybe Eurovision needs a little bit of fixing too every now and then. Woohoo!
We have an online question. How did you feel when you wrote or sang your song the first time, and did you think it would lead you to victory?
I mean, thinking back on to the day where we created the song, it was one of the most magical experiences of my life ever creating music, because like usually songwriting camps are for me not like really the place where you create the most staring songs. It's usually like, let's write something like, I don't know, let's write a Justin Bieber type song. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like sometimes it's not really the most creative space for me. But I went there and I was like, I'm just going to keep an open mind. And I had the most magical experience with 3 of the most lovely people. And we created this song just completely trusting our communal intuition, and kind of like dominoes, like one part after the other wrote itself, and this story just presented itself to us, and it was this magical experience. And at the end of the day, we were all like standing there, open mouth. We were like, what the heck did we create? This is amazing. And ever since then, I knew, okay, if I'm ever going to Eurovision, it's with this song. But what happened in between is like, there's so many things, and like you don't, I don't know, this whole experience was, I didn't know what to expect, but being here, yeah, it kind of just, it happened, I guess.
It kind of happened.
It kind of happened.
Thank you, Matteo from Italy, for that question. We go on with the gentleman there. Please stand up. Get the microphone.
Hi Nemo, I'm Sebi from the Building Bridges Eurovision podcast. First of all, huge congratulations on your victory, of course. You told us that your big dream was, of course, to win Eurovision and to host Eurovision in your hometown, Biel.
Yeah!
So, 1, do you think your city can actually do it? And 2, would you like to be part of the preparations for Eurovision 2025?
Okay, so this is a very important moment, because I really want that this is possible somehow, but maybe is it possible? The only thing that someone said is you need at least 10,000 hotel rooms per city, and I think Biel maybe has around 500 or so. So, but if every person just like bought another bed for another person or something, maybe we can like create some sort of creative solution for it. I would love for Eurovision to be in Biel, but also Switzerland is really small, so we could have like maybe the opening ceremony in Biel. I don't know.
That sounds good.
Could we have it in Biel? I don't know.
In the back, in the blue colored shirt. Yes.
Hi Nemo, I'm Itai from Eurovision New York City. Congratulations. When I first heard your song, the first time I knew you would win. I already have hotels booked in 4 different cities in Switzerland. I'm curious to know, the work you're doing is, you're an artist, the work on stage is pure art. How do you think art can bring people together, especially putting aside their differences?
That's a really good question, thank you. I think art is just meant to be raw and true, and it's not about perfection, you know. One thing that I love about this performance is every time I was scared, like I was so scared every time before I went on stage, because every time was different, you know, like you really, like, I don't know if people noticed on like the cameras, but like I'm just balancing on this thing, you know, like on this platform, on the spinning top, and people ask me if I have like magnets in my shoes, because like that would have been such a good idea. I told Benke like we should have totally had magnets in my shoes, because that would have been safer. But I think it was just about letting go every time and just trying to put my story out there each and every time. And I think art is about just being true to yourself. And I think if art is daring to be true and comes from a place of compassion, joy, and genuinity. Is that a word in English? I don't know.
I understand it.
Yeah, I think then it can touch people and then it can bring people together, I hope.
Do we have more local press, Switzerland? Yeah. Oh, you can say first.
DJ from the Dutch Eurovision podcast, Ding a Dong, and from OutTV. Congrats on your win. We spoke earlier this week when I gave you the Out Media Award, and you spoke about, you know, your very recent journey coming out as non-binary. We've seen this week, we've seen it tonight. People are helping you by correcting pronouns. We've seen people learn this week. Apologies for going all RuPaul on you, but what would you say to that Nemo a year back, 1.5 years back, about all of that has happened now?
Wow, I love that. Nothing compares to the freedom you experience when you're really putting yourself out there, truly as yourself. Like, the hardest things, the most difficult things, and the most painful things, they don't matter if you have that freedom. And I would just say to myself, dare to be yourself. And that takes a lot of courage, and it comes from a place of privilege as well, like knowing that I'm what's the word? I'm really privileged to have like a community around me that accepts me as I am, and I think a lot of people don't have that. Or haven't found that yet, you know. But it's only by putting yourself out there fully that you can even dare to begin to access that community. And that's one of the things that I love about Eurovision, you know. Like, there's so many bubbles, there's so many different people, but it's a place where you can truly be yourself. And I hope so much that this place can continuously live and can continue to grow and challenge itself and continue to be a place for so many people, because we need places like this in the world. We truly do. Like, it doesn't, like, the world is not a fun place if we don't have spaces to be ourselves.
Great answer. Great. Yes, in the white shirt. Yes, please. There you go, microphone.
Hello, Nemo. This is Fame from Eurovision Crave. I just want to start by thanking you for being here. Your presence means a lot to me. You represent queerness and you represent my non-binary friends. And I am so proud and so happy. And this year we have noticed that all the contestants have become a family. What are your thoughts about your fellow colleague, Joost Klein, not being in the contest tonight?
I really haven't looked into that much, and I don't feel like I can give a statement to that because I don't really know any specifics or anything. So I'll just probably refrain from that if I don't have anything smart to say. Yeah.
Thank you. In the blue there. You're going to get a microphone in a second. Yep, there we go. Thank you.
Good evening, Nemo. I'm Ricardo Duarte, and I represent Zenov.pt. We're a queer on website based in Lisbon, Portugal. I don't know if you remember me, but during the turquoise carpet ceremony, I asked you about the importance of a queer victory this year at Eurovision. And here we have it. This is great. And I would like to, I really don't have a question because I think you've said it all already, but I did want to thank you for 3 things. On behalf of all of Zenov.pt and all of Portugal, I'd like to thank you for bringing visibility to the underrepresented. I'd like to thank you for coming out of the closet and being yourself. Thank you so much for being yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, the glasses there.
First of all, congrats. It's a great success. And I would like to say, firstly, I'm writing a book about like empowering and inspiring future generation to come here to break the code and come here to represent their country. And this is the final chapter of my book right now. And I want to ask that, what will you say for the last page for inspiring young generation? And I would love to like have one word that I will choose as a heading for my book. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So basically you're asking me to write your book right now. Okay, so it's the last page, and the book is about breaking your code and... Okay. Just do it. No, I don't know. No, I think just... yeah, like experiment, have fun, like create, meet new people, collaborate, like see what's out there and just like take it all in like a sponge and then go. I don't know what that was, but yeah. Go, yes.
You mentioned you were on a music camp writing for other artists. Are you going to continue doing that or writing for yourself more?
I think, the code really changed a lot for me because I was in a place where I wasn't sure if I was wanting to tell my story, if my story, if I could tell my story in form of music, or if I should start producing more and writing songs for other artists. And this experience, and I'm really, really grateful for it, has shown me how much it means and how important it is to tell your story, because we all experience so many different things. And I think just you have your unique outlook on the world, and if you really, really dig deep and just try to figure out what it is that you want to tell, you're just going to have so much more fun in the creative process, and you're going to create so many more meaningful things. So I'm really hoping that I can continue just this creative process and be daring with my songs, for myself.
Yes, please stand up.
I'm Kim, also from Switzerland, from Tagesanzeiger. And I think I can speak for whole Switzerland. We are beyond proud. I think you're one of the best things that could have happened to us. And my question of right now is, who is the first person you will or already have called?
Oh, okay. So, I wanted to actually schedule a meeting with we have like 7 presidents in Switzerland, and one of them is called Beat Jans, and I met him randomly. I don't know, that's when I was doing makeup for some show that we went to, and he was there as well. And then I was like, we need to drink coffee, because in Switzerland there's no entry for a third gender, and I think that's absolutely unacceptable, and we have to change that. So I think we need to have the representation in our politics as well, and it's really important that people feel seen, and that we move forward like other countries do as well. So I think I would schedule a call with him actually to talk to him about that.
Thank you. In the blue, please stand up. Yes, please.
Hi, my name is Timur Subrun. I'm from Eurofans, Ukrainian Fan Community Media. Nemo, congratulations on your victory. Ukraine is with you. who are your best friend from other countries, and who would you like to continue to be friends with in the future? Thanks, we so love you.
Aw, thank you. So many people. I don't, like, it's hard to put into words how much such an experience brings people together, and for anyone to understand that maybe that wasn't like in this bubble, but it was like the closest I've ever felt to people I just met like a week ago or something, because you just immediately become friends, you become so close, and you just have this like blind understanding for each other. Like we're going through the same thing. This is insanity. Like from one day to another, like you're in this huge bubble, and there's this platform, and things just start changing, and you have to like adjust. Like I think it's like that for a lot of artists. So I don't know if I can like say any names, because there's too many. Like I think I've made friends for life here, and I really, really, truly believe that. And one thing that I said to Helena, my social media manager, I have like a new city to party in almost all Europe, because I know people there now, and I could just go there, and I could go to Athens, or I hopefully could go to Kiev sometime soon, and I really hope so, and be with friends. I've made a lot of friends, which is a beautiful thing.
You mentioned the bubble, meeting people, friends, but creatively, it's an opportunity to meet other songwriters, artists, to collaborate. Any plans on that?
Wow.
Well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do music with a lot of people that I met.
Any names?
Oh, Bambi, yeah. I would love to. Oh my God, I would love to do a song with Bambi, Marina Satti, with Jerry and Alyona from the Ukraine. I would love to collaborate with it. So many, like there's so many people, and I think maybe it's time for like a Eurovision songwriting camp, where we prove another time that songwriting camps don't have to be Justin Bieber rip-off songs. And come together.
Start one in Switzerland.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yes, gentleman there. Yes, please stand.
Hi Nemo, Alistair Birch from Europhile Australia. It's Mother's Day today in Australia. I think it is in Switzerland as well.
It's Mother's Day.
I think so. Google tells me that. What was the reaction of your mother when you told her you wanted to give up your training to be a cook and become a singer? And what does the ongoing support of your mother mean to you?
Aw, it's a beautiful question. Thank you. So I was training to be a chef for 1 week. In Switzerland, it's like people are really like, okay, so I don't know if you have that in other countries, but we have like a 3-year kind of like apprenticeship where you learn to be something and then you become that as a job. That's kind of how it works. And I was like 15, and everyone in my school was like, yeah, you need to find a job, or you're gonna be on the streets. And I was like, oh, what do? I don't know. Like, I don't want to go to school longer. I want to do something creative, but I don't know. Music was not an option yet. And then I was like, okay, I'll become a chef. And then I was doing that for 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, I'm absolutely not becoming a chef. That's not gonna work for me. And I started writing, before I started writing songs, and I also realized, like, okay, no, I cannot, like, I feel like these 2 jobs don't really correlate that well, because, like in the kitchen you work like on Fridays and Saturdays as well, and that's when you play shows. And I was like, this is the perfect reason to convince my parents that they should just let me do music for a year. And I never thought that they would actually let me do that, but I asked them, like, hey, after like 1 week of being in this apprenticeship, I was like, hey, do you think I could just do music for a year? And they pretended I know that now. They pretended to be like a little bit worried and a little bit angry because you can't just like quit your job like that. I think they wanted me to feel that. But in the end, I think my mom was secretly happy that I told her that, because she was like, oh my God, you're always creating, you want to do things. Why don't you do music? Like, I think she always thought that. So she was always very supportive, and she was always there and supported me in what I wanted to do. So I'm really thankful for her. And she's here as well, not in this room probably, but somewhere out there. So shout out to my mom.
Oh, beautiful. Yes. Stand up. Stand up, please. Yep.
Hello, Nemo. I'm Dimitris from City Channel National Cypriot Media. Congratulations for your win. You deserve it, because you were from the first that you stay on your beliefs, despite the things that was happening in the contest. So next year we're going to Switzerland with your team. When you're gonna plan to do the Eurovision with those beliefs, are you planning? Would you want to change some things in this contest?
It's a really good question. I don't think that's necessarily in my power, but I think what is in our power also as artists and as contestants of this year is to continuously have this conversation about what Eurovision should be, and we really need that. And I think I hope so much that these coming weeks can be a ground for that, and where we can revalue what Eurovision stands for and what it should be.
So, I would like to thank Nemo so much and the Swiss team for your time and for learning us a lot. And congratulations to the win. Enjoy it. And we will have a photo opportunity if you want to.